Hello, Capricorn, and welcome back to the Enlightened Path Tarot. I am Ayana Nicole, and this is your July 2018 general reading. So, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't know what energies are, and you don't know the placements in your chart, I always leave the link to Café Astrology in the description box, as well as the link to my email if you're interested in a personal reading with me. You can also check out my website, which is www.enlightenedpathtarot.com. So Capricorn, I've already shuffled for you guys, and we're just going to go ahead and jump right in, okay? Again, this is a general reading, guys. I never know what the messages are going to be when they come out. So I'm surprised right along with you, right? So let's get started. Okay, Capricorn. First card out, the Chariot, with the Knight of Swords. We got air energy here, right? Next card we've got for you guys is the Page of Pentacles. Queen of Swords in the recent past. Crowning the reading, we have the Hangman. Coming towards you, Capricorn, we have the Four of Rods. In your self spot, we have the Page of Rods. In your environment, Capricorn, we have Earth energy with the King of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune is in your ninth spot. And the Moon card, which is this deck's illusion card, is the final outcome in July 2018 for you guys. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So let's see if we can do a little bit of adjusting here so we can get a better view of what we're looking at. So Capricorn, with the 8 of Pentacles as the energy for this reading, I definitely feel like, a lot of you are hard at work on something here. You've been working really, really hard. And some of you may already see the progress or the fruits of your labor here. What we have at the center of the reading is the Chariot, crossed with the Knight of Swords. So this is information that comes in that either promotes forward movement for you guys, or it pauses, it causes you to slow up, in an area where you could have been really charging forward, because the Chariot is the card of Cancer. I definitely don't feel like we're looking at this as Cancerian energy. We're looking at this card for the energy that it embodies here. I definitely feel like there's some information that comes your way, or it could also be an air sign that comes your way and either stops you from moving forward or helps you push forward in July, right? The Chariot is about progress. It's about knowing where you want to go and taking the necessary actions to get you there. So clarification for the Chariot and the Knight of Swords for Capricorn in July 2018. What do we have here? The Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups definitely speaks to social gatherings, parties, celebrations. In matters of love, the Three of Cups is often viewed as, like the third party situation. With the Fool card, the Fool is about taking a risk. It's about setting off in a new direction and really not knowing where this is going to lead you. So I feel like in July, Capricorn, you guys, and this energy may have come up in June, where you are deciding to move forward, but out of the blue, there may be someone that brings in information or brings you a new perspective that slows you up, or causes you to pause in some sort of way. It causes you to see the risk, see something that you may not have been able to see previously. With the Eight of Pentacles, this is news of money. This is the start of something abundant coming in for you. And this is at the base of the reading. With the Queen of Swords, again, this is air energy in the recent past. It's Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Guys, it doesn't have to be an air sign. It could be someone that is currently embodying that air energy at the time. It can be any sign, right? So we've got the Page of Pentacles at the base. Clarification for the Page of Pentacles for you guys. So we've got the Seven of Rods, right? So kind of standing your ground. Some people would say, that the Seven of Rods is kind of stubborn energy. I think the Seven of Rods is not just standing your ground. It's kind of, being on guard as well, being prepared. And there's a certain diligence that comes with Earth energy with this Page of Pentacles. This Queen of Swords, there was a decision that you made regarding this air energy. It could have also been a decision if this is not an actual person that brings in information for you. There's a decision that was made about information that was brought to you. The information would have been very straightforward, very black and white, no gray area. If this is a person that we're looking at in your past, this person having this air energy with the Queen of Swords would have also been very black and white, no gray area. She doesn't play games. She doesn't mix words. She knows what she wants. She communicates it, and she expects you to do the same. This person is a very, very good communicator. And they're also very, very rational, With the Lone Man or the Hangman crowning the reading, what we see is there's definitely a pause in activity. So that again, the Nine of Cups. There's a pause in activity where wish fulfillment or something that, otherwise would bring you great emotional fulfillment is the matter, right? I definitely feel like there was information that was brought in that stopped you from charging towards a goal or charging towards a desire. Something was communicated that lets you know the real risk with moving forward. And there's this pause. There's this time of reflection. One more for the Lone Man, which is the Hangman for this deck, guys. One more. I want to get a better understanding of what you're focusing on, Capricorn, in July. You're really thinking about what has transpired here. It seems like you were really, really ready and you were really, really sure about where you were going. And then something's been communicated here with this Knight of Swords that's, what is, I'm feeling like throws a hitch in my plans. There's something that is presented to you. One more for the Hangman. There's a Knight of Cups. So for some of you, something has been presented to you, some form of information that makes you look at a situation that you saw very clearly as something that was very desirable, something that you were very sure of, that you were ready to work towards, that you were ready to move towards. And now it may be a water sign coming in that is offering you something that's better, or someone has now communicated information that shows you that this thing, this course of action that you were looking to take, this direction that you were headed in, is not all that is cracked up to be. There's a risk here that you weren't aware of. So what I'm seeing is there's this feeling of, this would have been my 10 of cups, and then what you realize is it's not really the 10 of cups. It's close to 10 of cups. It is close to being emotionally fulfilling in some way. But there's something about it that I didn't know that now I know, and it brings the value or the excitement of obtaining this down just a notch. There's a factor that you didn't know of that's been communicated to you now, right? For others of you, there's been an offer that's made that eclipses what you really thought you wanted and what you were really headed for. There's been this new offer with the King of Cups that's like, it makes it look, it's good still, but it's not what the King of Cups is offering, right? So with the Four of Rods coming towards you, we're looking at foundation, we're looking at home life. Some of you, is relocating. You're going within with the Hermit card here, right? And you're really, really thinking about foundations and what you've established and what you're looking to establish in the future. This comes up for you. This is the energy that is coming towards you. There's a change here with the Death card. And there's some disruptive communication that comes in as well with the Five of Swords. Something about your foundations and your stability, your home life, your family life, there's some reflecting, because now there's a sudden change or there's a new way of doing things with the Death card here. Some old way of doing things is now eclipsed. Excuse me, guys. Avery, cut it down. Sorry about that, guys. So some new way of doing things pops up, because some old way of doing things or handling things or seeing a situation, some old perspective is eclipsed out with the Death card. The Death card is about transformation, guys. It's not just about endings. But with that, there is some disruptive communication here, because we've got the Five of Swords. Again, air energy. For some of you, there is an air sign that you're doing a lot of communicating with in this situation, whether this is your spouse that you're married to or someone that is around you on a daily basis. It's almost like you can't get on the same page, and there have been words about it. There's a change, and you find yourself really, really going within with the Hermit card here, right? Really trying to search for answers within and gain some enlightenment to the issues that come up. With the Page of Rods does speak to more messages coming in, more news coming in. I feel like for Capricorn, there's a lot of information that comes in July. A lot of information that can be unexpected, things that you didn't think about or you didn't consider. The pages could also speak of children in your environment. So for some of you, there could be a fire sign child in your environment, or a younger energy that's got a lot of fire energy within their chart, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But this is showing up in your self spot. So I feel like either you're delivering some messages that speak of actions, or either you're receiving some messages that are giving you instructions or telling you about the actions that others are taking. where it involves you. Page of Rods. Yeah. Page of Rods with the Four of Rods. So we've got the Four of Rods here twice. There's going to be a really big focus on your home, your household, and your family life in July. The messages that you receive are going to affect the foundations that you've already set. They are going to affect your household, right? One more for the Page of Rods. It doesn't necessarily mean with the Death card that they're negative, Capricorn. What it means is there's a change, there's a shift. Change is not always bad. I know, Capricorn, you're this stable, grounded energy, and Earth energy doesn't like shakeups. You like things as they are. You don't want anybody coming in shaking up. So again, we've got air energy again with the King of Swords. So we've got the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords in the past. At the center of the reading, we've got the Knight of Swords. We've got a lot of air energy. There's definitely some air energy or someone that has a lot of air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini around you in July. There's a lot of communication that is coming in, a lot of information that's being presented to you. And this information affects your daily life. It affects your household. It affects your home. It also affects, where you were planning to go. If you were planning to move, Capricorn, or if you were planning to travel, this information may cause you to pause or postpone. It also may cause you to actually change the plans altogether. With the King of Pentacles, this is your energy, and this is in your environment. This is grounded earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. There is this Ace of Rods that comes. So there is definitely someone that is offering you a new opportunity. Remember, we did talk about an offer with the King of Cups. Now we've got the King of Pentacles here with an Ace of Rods. There's something that's changing your mind, something that's being presented that's new, and it's changing your perspective on the plans that you had before. It either completely changed the plans that you had as far as the movements that you were getting ready to make in July, or it rearranges them in a way that there's some sort of postponement here, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, don't worry, because there are good things, good new fresh things coming in. And sometimes when new things are coming in, old things that no longer serve us have to be clipped out. Remember what I said about the Death card. The Death card is transformations, right? Because that's all we do when we die, guys. You transition, which is you transform, going from the physical being to the non-physical. I'm going to stop there because it's a totally different video. But that is what death is. It's not like the blackout into all. It's just a change. The Wheel of Fortune is in your 9th spot, in Capricorn, that's a really, really cool spot to have it in, because it speaks and it lets me know you may be forgetting or may be surprised by the good things that are getting ready to roll in. There is going to be a need to balance here with the Two of Pentacles. For some of you, really watch how you're spending, or the Wheel of Fortune is going to put an end to you having to balance for some of you. In July, I would play it safe, Capricorn, because there's a lot of changes here. So if you don't have to go crazy, don't go crazy. For those of you that, have been feeling very restricted with this Eight of Swords energy, The Wheel of Fortune is bringing in something that puts an end to this. We've got the Eight of Swords in reverse here. If you've been feeling very restricted financially, July is definitely bringing in something that puts an end to that restriction, puts an end to this up and down balancing of finances for you, right? So that's really, really positive. Just know that with the changes, Capricorn, there's some really, really good stuff coming in. With the Moon card is the final outcome. This is, you know, secrets and things being hidden from you. It's also the card of Pisces. In this deck, it's called the Illusion card, and it's the final outcome. There's something that you're not seeing. I definitely feel like in July, there's going to be some things that are revealed to you because we're looking at a spread that is all about information coming in. And with information that comes in, you receive clarity, whether it shakes things up and it brings a new perspective. You know, after this information comes in, you know more than you did before, even if it shakes things up. King of Pentacles. So we've got the King of Pentacles in two spaces. We've got it in your environment, and then we have it again in your final outcome. You know, I definitely feel like there's this opportunity that's coming. Another offer that you weren't considering may be coming out of the blue when it comes to your finances, Capricorn. Something that is fresh and new with this Ace of Wands that is going to be bringing in even more stability. It's going to allow you to be more financially grounded, and you don't see it right now. But there's something there. There's something there that is promoting financial well-being in July. Okay, you've been really, really working hard. And for some of you, you could have, you know, been in this stage of financial upset recently. I definitely feel like July is seeing a change in that. You know, if some of you were planning to move away for an offer, it could have been a smaller increase of money, right? There's information that comes to you possibly through a water sign. There's definitely a lot of air energy here, but there's information that comes to you that puts a pause in that. It's information that says put a pin in that for right now. There's something new here that you didn't even consider. Something that's been hidden from you, something that you haven't been able to see. It reveals itself, right? One more with the Moon card and the King of Pentacles. This is really good, Capricorn. Like, this is really good because you guys have been working so hard. You've been working hard, and some of you have been working hard to recover from financial upset in the past. The Wheel of Fortune is turning for you in July. One more for the King of Pentacles. The Hierophant in reverse. So this is, of course, the card of Taurus, but this is also about traditions. This is about conforming. So for some of you, this new offer may be a non-traditional offer. For others of you, it's an offer that you wouldn't have seen yourself in. There's one more thing that I just felt with the Hierophant in reverse. Wait a second. It came and then it left. Wait. One second. I heard it and then didn't hear it anymore. God. What was the piece? It came in and then it was blocked out. I'm sorry, Capricorn. Maybe I'm not supposed to say it because it came in and then just it left really, really, like as soon as it came in, I didn't hear it again. I can't even recall it again. Yeah, for some of you, oh, there it is. For some of you, with the Hierophant in reverse, and because the Hierophant in reverse, the Hierophant period is definitely about enlightenment, right? It's about discovery. Um, this is just definitely speaking to something that is going to be revealed to you, something that has yet to be revealed to you. So what it lets me know is that there is divine timing at work here. When the wheel turns in your favor, I definitely feel like this is part of the wheel bringing in this new wonderful thing. But the thing about it is, all the pieces must be where they need to be in your life before this is revealed to you. The great thing about it is, I definitely feel like July is the time that is revealed, Capricorn. And that's awesome. So when I look down at the bottom of the deck, remember guys, I just said some of you have been dealing with financial upset with the Five of Pentacles. I've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You are getting ready to come out of that energy in July here. You're coming out of that. Also, others are noticing you. Others are noticing how hard you've been working. They're congratulating you. For some of you, you may be getting a promotion, or I just heard headhunter too. Someone even outside of someone that is outside of your normal work environment is either hearing of you through the grapevine, or you've come to someone's attention and you didn't even know they were looking at you, or you didn't even know that they were watching you. You didn't even know that you were on their radar. And that pops in, and with them popping in, they bring you this thing, this offer, this opportunity for more stability and to become more financially grounded. So Capricorn, this is a beautiful, beautiful month in July. Gosh, I kind of wish I was a Capricorn. I'm gonna have to check my chart again to see where exactly I have Capricorn. I think I only have it in one space. There's not enough Capricorn energy for me to really get the feel of this, but look, this is good. This is really good. So for those that find this resonating throughout July, or if this energy is starting to already shift when you're watching this video, please leave me a comment down below. I read all comments. Capricorn, you guys have been killing it over the last 2 months with your comments. Like, thank you so much for sharing your experiences, not only with me, but others that are in this community on this channel. You guys rock, okay? Like, I think it's been you, Pisces, Virgo, and Libra, but definitely you and Pisces last month. Just bananas, okay? And with that, I want to close it out because we are already at 28 minutes, way too long. I hope that this does resonate with the majority of the people that see this, because this is really, really good stuff happening. If it doesn't resonate, it's okay. Check your moon, check your rising sign. There may be a message for you there. And with that, I will see you guys in about a week to a week and a half with your mid-month love readings for July. Okay, we're going to do another set of love readings for everyone in about a week to a week and a half. Also, if you're interested in booking a reading with me, all my information is in the description box, as well as my website, www.enlightenedpathtarot.com. Check out the services that I offer, and you can also see how you can book me there as well. Capricorn, take care, and I will see you guys hopefully next week.